Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Ships of Naval Action. Today we take a look at the third rate. The third rate is a generic third rate ship of the line. So historically a third rate ship of the line would be a ship roughly 64 to 80 guns. The most typical third rate, or what we would consider the most typical third rate, is a 74 gunner. Something like a 64 gunner, like say the Agamemnon. They're fourth rates, 64 guns. So third rate is roughly 64 to 80 guns, but you know, it varies a bit. There's no, from my understanding, no real strict rule. It also depends on time period and such. You also have the whole funny business of British not counting carronades as guns. Only long cannons were guns, which of course messes with that whole thing as well. So in game, 74 gunner, it is the stereotypical third rate. And historically third rates were the backbone of any navy. They weren't the most powerful, they weren't the fastest, but they were a middle ground. A 74 gunner was reliable, it had a lot of firepower, nothing like a first rate or even a second rate, but still a lot. It wasn't as fast as a frigate, except for in heavy weather, but it was a solid show of force. 64 gunners earlier would, in the early 18th century would also hold a similar role, but as the time went on they became, old and outdated. But 74s, throughout the Age of Sail, they were solid ships of the line. And they would see battle in line battles. They would also see battles in smaller actions. So the 74 gunner, she is the staple of the Age of Sail. You would see dozens of them, while you would only see a few first rates or second rates. So in naval action, the third rate, it is actually just a reskinned Bellona, essentially, in terms of looks. It's the same model. And armament, it is weaker. So while a Bellona, which is a stereotypical third rate, would carry, I believe, 9-pounders, 24-pounders, and 32-pounders from top to bottom, the third rate is only 9-pounders, 18-pounders, and 32-pounders. The third rate, compared to a Bellona, is essentially worse in every way. Basically, the Bellona has heavier firepower, it is thicker hull, it is, I believe, faster, it has the same crew. So, you know, the third rate, what is she really? She is a ship. She isn't fast, she isn't any special. She's just a worse Bellona. So, what ship should you take in naval action? Just pretend the third rate doesn't exist. If you have no other choice, it is still a 74 gunners, and 74 gunners have a lot of firepower. But generally, just pretend she doesn't exist. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed the quick little video on the third rate. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all of that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!